So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This fella, Ndidi, was plucked from Belgian football to become one of the best defensive midfielders in the European game. And I don't say that lightly. He's so good at what he does, he can anchor the midfield on his own. He's a superb tackler, and he pretty much allows his boss to confidently pick a more attacking lineup.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Lookman! Lookman has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's had a crack.
Germany, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Gross. Bisek, oh, good spread. Cuts out the pass. Musiala. Gross. Undav. Sane, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ndidi. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rudiger shifted upfield. Musiala. Sané. Gross. Rao. Gets good distance on it. Rudiger. Gross. Sané. Kimmich gets across him. Gets it away. Musiala. And here's Sané. Undav. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ball's gone out of play. Ndidi. Aina. Great run on the overlap here. Hit into the real chance! No, not this time.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gross. Bisek. Musiala. Bisek, gently done. And here's Undav. Over to the left. Rao gets across him. That's too far for anyone. Lookman. Lookman. Lookman stood his ground strongly. He's found a way through. Kimmich gets him to thwart him. Brandt. And it's Sané. Now it's Sané. That's tidy. Out to the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Undav. It's a threatening ball.
Lookman.
Furik. Undav. Musiala played through into space. Very nicely done. Gross. And here's Furik. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aina. Torunariga. And it's played forward. Now it's Undav.
Ndidi.
He's shifting through the gears here. Furik. Musiala. Raum. Bisek.
Kimmich.
Forwards and with intent. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lookman.
And here's Osimhen. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ndidi is offering a wry smile there.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in here! Lookman!
Lookman really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Brandt. Bisek, aim forwards. Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. Lovely feet. And it's Brandt. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Furik, crossed into the middle, and that's been well dealt with. Chukwueze, Osimhen, and we're not going to make any further progress now. Undav, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Lookman. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Undav. Musiala. Gross. Furik. Gross. Bassi makes the interception.
Ndidi.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen. Gross. And it's played forward. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Aina. Bassi, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bisek. Caresses it through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Aina.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
And it's Brandt. And here's Sané. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Furyk. Now it's Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lookman chasing after it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Showing good feet. Delivered across. Deftly away. Gross. Moved on forwards. Lookman have it back and can go again. He's through, now is he in?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Sané. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Undaf. And it's Sané has a goal!
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Short changes him with that pass. Chukwueze. Furyk. Furyk. Swings it across. That's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Undaf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Osimhen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gross. Bisek, gently done. Oh, perfectly measured. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bassi is there, and he can get that clear. Bisek played out towards the right wing, and it's Sané. Lovely, now then. Is having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Undav actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Kimmich's cross climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Didi. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lookman! And it's played forward. And it's Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Well, that defending is unopposed. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Musiala. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen, played out to the right. A chance to play it in. Ndidi knocks it out wide. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Kimmich. A heavy challenge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bassi forwards and with intent. Musiala. Brandt. Sané. Cross needs to be good. And here's Furyk. Furyk! Goal! Germany!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Osimhen. Aina. Now it's Ndidi. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. And he's searching through. There's the shot! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's a mighty effort! Musiala. And they've got rid. Aina. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now here's... Oh, smashing header! Sané. Raum forwards and with intent. He has found the way through. And back out it comes. Now it's Chukwueze. Aim forwards. Gross. No. Again, there's no way through. Rudiger. Kimmich. And it's Sané. Kimmich shifted upfield. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. Ndidi. Musiala wins the duel this time. Bisek gently done. Now it's Osimhen. And that's been won straight back. Plenty to aim at here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Torunariga. Ndidi. Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bissek getting this one clear. Nice control. And he's there to clear it. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Furyk. And he's lost his man here. And he has been fouled there. Gross. And here's Brandt. Osimhen. Cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chukwueze. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Undav. Lookman. Now it's Chukwueze. And here's shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equalizer!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That'll be a throw. And here's Sané. And it's Brandt. And here's Sané. Brandt. Sané. Played in by Sané. And he's there to get it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Takes a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Bissek. Sané. Clipped into space. Bassi. Torunariga. Lofted upfield. Bissek. Gross. Musiala moved on forwards. Sané. Kimmich. And here's Undav. Undav! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gross gets across to intercept that. Raum. Gross. Rudiger. Now, where's he looking? Lookman. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that... And he shoots! Furyk. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Undav. Raum. He is through here! And here's Undav. Einar. Lookman. Lookman. Ndidi. And it's played forward. Raum forwards and with intent. Furyk. Played into space out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been cut short. That is lovely. Raum puts a cross in. And he's there to get rid. And that is a little undercooked. Out to the left it goes. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Einar. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a throw. Einar. Lookman. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! And he comes up trumps again. Kimmich. Musiala. Kimmich. Sané. He can get that clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Bassi. Torunariga. Chukwueze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rudiger. And it's Brandt. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze shifted upfield. Raum. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Furyk. Rudiger. Raum. Gently done. Corner. Raum goes short. Gross. That has been knocked clear. Brandt. No question, that's a foul. out of reach. Einar. Lookman. Einar. Lookman. Einar. Einar. Aimed in towards the centre. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gets into some space. Oh, it's played. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kimmich. Sané. Musiala. Musiala shifted upfield. Now it's Osimhen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rudiger. Brandt. Raum. Furyk. Raum forwards and within. Undaf! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Bisek. Aim forwards. Bassi. It's a quick ball upfield. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Lookman. Lovely bit of skill. Crossing. Lubo claims it. Safe hands. Torunariga. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Einar. Lookman. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. That's good play. That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala. Kimmich. Forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Chukwueze. Nice looking ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lubo sends that a long way. Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze chips it through. Brandt. Musiala. Undav played out towards the right wing. Kimmich looking to hit the byline here. Chukwueze. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Lookman, spread out to the left. Brandt, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Undav. Sané, it's run loose here. Here's a shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Kimmich. Oh, such a clever touch. Brandt has created one goal already. Sané could try cutting inside here. Oh, some tackle that. Lookman. Nigeria to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Musiala. Brandt. Moved on forwards. Sané, now he's off and running. Brandt. That's an imaginative pass. Sané, and he's certainly onside here. Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ndidi, over to the left. He's in plenty of space here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
That's going to go a long way. Ndidi, good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity of it. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Chukwueze. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Round. Half-time getting close now. Bisek. Brandt. Oh, good spread. Musiala. Sané looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Bassi. Aina. Lookman. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's cut it out. Now that's well seen too. Torunariga. Aina. Lookman. Brandt did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sané. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Undav. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's not going far. And here's Furyk. And that's aimed into the middle. Bassi shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Sané gently done. Chukwueze. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Furyk given the lift of his goal. Germany getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Bassi makes the interception. Ndidi. Bassi shifted upfield. Lookman has got himself a free kick. And it's Ndidi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played right into his path. And Sané! Moved on forwards. Ndidi. Proves too strong. Now it's Undav. Musiala. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ndidi. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Gross, forwards and with intent. Sané. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Sané with the cross. Bisek. And it's Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Lookman elects to cross. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Musiala. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Up towards the front line. And that has been clubbed away. Musiala forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Kimmich, probing pass. goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Brandt. And it's played forward. Sané. Kimmich. Oh, red, nice interception. Udidi. Torunariga. Quality ball. Bissek. Rudiger. Gross. Bissek. Brandt. Kimmich. Sané. Brandt. Kimmich. Kimmich shifted upfield. Aina aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's Ndidi. Lookman. Lookman in acres of space out wide. Aina. That'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Germany get the second half started. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Musiala, and here's Sané. Kimmich. Musiala, and it's Brandt. Bassi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Ndidi, he's shifting through the gears here. And here's Osimhen!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Sané. Musiala. Gross. Furyk. Wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Bassi. Furik. Rudiger. Gross. Furik. Rao. And here's Undav. Gross. Now it's Gross. And the keeper has it. Nigeria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been cut short. Succumbs to the pressure. And they've got a throw. And it's Sané. Sané. Oh, this is a great position.
Musiala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Musiala, Brandt, shifted upfield. Sané. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Heiner. Ndidi. Now it's Undav. Germany have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Sané really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
Shot a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keeper's dealt with that. Lookman. Aim forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Musiala. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Torunariga. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Sané. Now then, the ball's come loose. Brandt! Ndidi. Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Some good work on the right flank here. Climbs up big! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Calmly anticipates. Torunariga. Torunariga. Moved on forwards. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kimmich. He's in plenty of space here. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Bisek gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Sane. And it's Musiala. Bassi. Torunariga. Chukwueze. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gross. Now it's Furyk. Now it's Furyk. Gross. Brown shifted upfield. Musiala. And the shot! Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out wide. Lookman! Great chance! Musiala. Sane. Bisek. Kimmich. Sane. Lookman. There's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's put a good palm to that. Kimmich. Musiala. Gross. Brown, gently done. Musiala. Brown. Aim forwards. Played into space out wide. And a goal kick. Bassi. Aina. Lookman. And it's Ndidi. Musiala does well to get it back. Gross. Undav. Rao. Undav. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Gross. And here's... Can he finish? Same again, same outcome. Musiala. Bisek. Rudiger. Gross. Rudiger. Rudiger forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Torunariga. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And it's Brandt. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Lookman. Osimhen under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ndidi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's found a big chance! Look on! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cleared without complication. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lookman. Here's Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he cuts out the supply. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bassi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger. Brandt.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Lobbed in behind. Undaf. Furyk. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's nice. And it's Musiala. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Musiala clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bassi. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Osimhen spread out to the left. Osimhen. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Calmly anticipates. Over to the left. And that is out of play. Out for a throw. Germany making another change here. Aina. Ndidi. Torunariga. Bassi shifted upfield. Rudiger moved on forwards. Just about up to the hour now. Furyk. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if it's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bassi. And here's Undav. And the ball's come loose here.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Torunariga. Bassi. Aina. Lukman. Tries a measured ball. Aina. Turns and goes back. Shoots! Nice physical challenge. And here's Osimhen. Aina. Round. Gross. Germany keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Goes for a shot! Wrong ball by the goalkeeper. Rudiger makes the interception. Furyk. Gross. Gets good distance on it. And it's Muller. And here's Undav. He's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Muller. Raum. Furyk. Raum. Cuts out the pass. Goretzka. Gross. Muller. Tries to dink it through. Could be danger here. And he's there to clear it. Driving forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Sané. Nicely intercepted. Osimhen. And it's been played through. Lukman. Nice control. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lookman. Now that's well seen too. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. Nigeria have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He has found a way through. Gross wins the duel this time. Unda. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Sané. Now it's Sané. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And here's Muller. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Sané. Realm. Now it's Kimmich. Can he deliver? Bassi tries to clear. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Cleared away. So who's he picking out? Gross. Gross forwards and with intent. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. And here's Chukwueze. Played with finesse. Kimmich can get it clear. Unda. Furyk. And here's Undav. Muller. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Realm. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Realm plays it short. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Germany doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yep, can see that.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Sané. Germany going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. No, it's Sané. Sané! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's heaved it away. Gross. Undav. Good take, and Sané! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Goretzka. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Undav really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Goretzka. Rao gets across him. And he's there to get it away. Bisek. Müller. Gross. Müller. And here's Furyk. Müller. Sané is fouled. And here's Undav. Undav! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goretzka, gently done. And here's Sané! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ndidi. Torunariga. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. Muscular approach does pay off here. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Bisek. Bisek, gently done. Müller. Thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So here comes the substitution.
You know, you can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Rao. Gross. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Time to deliver. Raum, now here's the delivery. Raum moves short. Lookman. Oh, super find. Gross. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gross. Undav. Lookman. Now who's going to be first to this? Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Furyk. Gross, done delicately. Germany have reclaimed it. He's found a way through. It's run loose here. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he cuts out the supply. Aina. Ndidi. Torunariga. And it's played forward. Rudiger tries to clear. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Looking here to chip it through. Chukwueze. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lookman really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Back in once more. Didi. Kimmich getting this one clear.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Brown forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Proves too strong. Kimmich. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Gross. Gross. Rao. Takes a shot! Chukwueze. Lookman gently done. Bisek. Muller. Muller, that's a delicate pass.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is just caressing the ball. Aina. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's really well cleared. Firmly met. Looking for a decent ball in. In once more.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Ndidi.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And claimed it back swiftly. Bassi. That's been drilled forward. Bisek gets across to intercept that. Adeyemi. Defending of the desperate variety.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Torunariga, driven forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goretzka, Adeyemi, Kimmich picks it up now. Adeyemi. A chance to play it in. There are a few waiting for it. And a chance! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. And that could come back to haunt them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Furik's cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ambitious ball here. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Osimhen really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Müller. Raum. Rudiger. Gross. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. Tries a deft little ball. It's come to nothing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well timed, excellent interception. Furyk. Raum. And here's Under, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played into space. He's in space and looking for options. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Bisek gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Furyk. Rudiger. Müller. Kleindienst. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Gross. Gross. Müller. Lightning! Oh, taken with style. Germany are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, red, nice interception. Rudiger. Just 5 minutes left. Gross. Osimhen. Chukwueze.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Raum.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Adeyemi. Furyk.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Furyk. Kleindienst.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's lofted through here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gross tries a measured ball. What a throw in. Kimmich. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Muller shifted upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both...
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Furyk. Rao. Furyk. Showing good feet. Gross. And the shot's on. It's Muller! Oh, they could be caught out here. Brown. He's gone backward here. And here's Muller. And that has been clubbed away. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Big swung through. Lookman in acres of space out wide. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Adeyemi. Ball comes in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cross goes in there. Kleindienst.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bassi. Four added minutes on the board. That's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. Ndidi spread out to the left. Lookman goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's played into the area. Furyk. Kleindienst. Goretzka. Lobbed in behind. Very nicely done. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! Now it's Osimhen. Nicely intercepted. And it's Goretzka. Adeyemi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Oh, they could break here. Muller. And this could be a German counter. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Osimhen. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Decent progress down the left. Muller. Kleindienst. Bisek. Adeyemi. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rudiger. Gross. Kleindienst. And it's Mittelstadt. Well, played right into his path. Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here's the chance to cross. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. That has been cut short. Gross. Rudiger. Furyk. Well timed, excellent interception. Torunariga. Bassi. And it's played forward. Osimhen. Oh, good spread. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Nigeria, don't... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Aina. Nigeria. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So they make their points on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on